guys, my name's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the unfinished books on my bookcase that I just haven't really got around to reading or finishing. Whether I will finish reading them or anything at all is very questionable. So yeah, let's just get right onto it because this could either be a very quick or very short video. We're going to find out. So let's get on with it. So the first two books I have in my bookcase today are Flawed by Cecilia Ahern. Yes, I have two copies. I won them in a competition literally almost a year ago and I haven't read them. I've tried picking them up at least once or twice. For some reason I just can't do it, and I know I've heard really good things about them, but I just can't do it. And I do like her writing because she was the author of Love, Rosie, which is also known as Where the Rainbow Ends. And I loved that book, but I just can't get into this. I just can't do it. I wish I could. I just can't. Yeah. Here I've got We Come Apart by Sarah Crossman and Brian Monahan. I think I said that right. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I have absolutely no idea what this book is about. I only got sent it like last week by Alan and Unwin. Thanks guys for sending it to me. It's got a cute ass cover. I'm kind of into it. Okay, so it's kind of like a boy meets girl, girl meets boy, except he's getting like planned to go home and marry some girl in Romania. Like whoa, kind of into this. I love this cover. It looks super cute. So yeah, very excited to read this one. You know what? I will read this one. Here I have another book which was sent to me by Alan and Unwin quite recently, which is Life in a Fishbowl by Len Vlahos. I am so sorry, Len. I'm so sorry. I know I get mad when people butcher my last name, so I sincerely apologize. The next book I have is Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. Book and I have had a bit of a long relationship. I've had this for a year now. I've tried reading it about 3 times. It's not that I don't like it. I do. In December I got up to page 100 out of 599 within a day. I really did like it. Other books keep coming at me and like read it. And I know everyone who's actually read this book that I've like spoken to is like, this book is amazing. I just don't know why I haven't. Well, actually I do. I just keep being distracted. Here I have The Exile by Diana Gabaldon, which is an Outlander graphic novel. So it's Outlander from Jamie's point of view. And I probably won't read this. I just bought this on impulse for like $3 at a book fair. And it was super cool. Like it's like a graphic novel. It's the only one I've owned. And yeah, I think the problem is it's just like not one I can read in public. It's not like nudity, but it's like if someone was to read this over my shoulder and they saw like kind of like titties and ass, they'd be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, I'm reading magic. That's what I'm reading. And I would like to get back into the Outlander series. I've only read the first 3 books, so I'm like, I need to get on that shit. I need to get back into it. I've also got The Power by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the second book, the Titan series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the spin-off from the Covenant series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which follows Seth. I don't know what this book's about. I don't really remember what the first book was about, but I know I enjoyed it, and yeah. The next book I have, I can't be bothered going to get, but it's Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, and it's somewhere out of my handbag out there. Here I have the Doctor Who companion novel, which is by a series of authors. I got up to like the 3rd Doctor story, and I just like was like, I'm very bored. And I was so excited to read this one. I got given this as a gift. I almost cried because I was so happy to read it, but I'm just like, I've also got the Senator's Daughter by, what is it, Melinda Salisbury. It's another book I got into and was like, no. I don't know, like I think it's supposed to be quite a good book. I maybe got like 4 pages in and I called it a day because I found something better to read. Now I got A Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. The book was so highly anticipated when it came out because everyone was like, J.K. Rowling wrote a new book. I've just never read it. I don't know one person who read this book. I've never heard of anyone who read it, but I do love the cover. I feel like a lot of these books I just like the cover of them. But yeah, I haven't read this book. I have no desire to, but I don't want to throw it out because it's J.K. Rowling. I've also got The Rosie Project by Graeme Simpson. I don't know, I just got this at a book fair because it was like $1 and I really liked the cover and I'd seen it like around. So I've also got Philomena by Martin Sixsmith, and I've seen the movie Philomena. Like I loved the film and I would definitely want to read this book very soon, but like I found the story so sad. It's very close to my heart in a lot of ways, and like I understand that stuff. Like I've just grown up knowing about that kind of history. So this is something I definitely want to read. I've also got We Are Completely Beside Ourselves by Karen Joy Fowler. This was another book I picked up at a book fair, and I only picked it up because I saw a girl in my class reading it and I just thought it looked like a dope ass cover, and yeah, that was kind of it. I know it's supposed to be really good. Now I've also got The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Whether I've actually read this book is debatable. I feel like I may have read it when I was a child, but I can't remember. I know I've seen the film. I remember that for sure. I just don't remember if I ever finished it, or maybe I did and I don't remember. So again, this is another book I picked up at a book fair and I've never actually read, and it's The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rothenberg. I have no idea why I picked it up. It's not something I would ever read. I don't know why I picked this up. I have no idea what it's about. I'll probably never read it. Most of the books I have that I haven't read come from book fairs because I like massively binge buy when I go to a book fair. I'm like, I want all the books. Here I have Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. This is another book I bought at a book fair because it looked pretty. I remember trying to read this a couple times and I have several copies of this book at other places around my several houses of family members, but I just never read it, and I kind of wanted to read it because Ella read it in Twilight. Oh my god, it's so cringe. Ooh. Ooh. This book smells nice. I've also got The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simmons. This is something I should read because I love Russian history, especially when the time of this book is set. Like, Russian history is like literally my favorite history. I'm a history student this year. I'm very excited. Like, yeah, oh my god, now that I'm picking up all these books, I'm like, I have so many books I have to read. And the last book on this bookcase is The Help by Kathryn Stockett. Stockett? I have no idea. If you don't know what The Help is about, what have you been doing? You know what? I'm gonna call it a day on this video. This is gonna be Unfinished Books Part 1, because I have another bookcase over yonder. It's a very small one, and maybe that'll be Part 2. That'll be Part 2 of unfinished books that I have not read. This was a messy video. What's new? Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you kids next time. Bye!
Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap.
That was a really deep bye, wasn't it, this time?